Welcome to the HUD everyone, I'm Zacharoni, and in 2017, Activision decided to remake the first 3 Crash Bandicoot games for the PS4, which were a major success along with Crash Team Racing last year. Then on June 18, 2020, numerous journalists had been given a jigsaw puzzle of a mysterious character which they believe is related to the Crash franchise. And then on June 22nd, it would finally reveal that the Summer Game Fest had a sequel to the third game, and it would be developed by Toys for Bob, who made the Skylanders franchise and the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Now that the game is finally out, I'll be a waiter who will be going through some of the features the game has to offer. So without further ado, please be seated, and here are the toppings on Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. Okay, let's go over to the options first, shall we? So for the options, we got gameplay. We can change the playstyle style. Now basically, well, if you start the game up, you can choose it from either to play on modern or retro. And basically, the difference is that modern will not have any lives, but in retro, you do have lives. So this is basically for the hardcore Crash fans, or if you just want to go through the game without fearing of death. You can also turn on time trial ghosts, which I'll get to in a minute. And also you can enhance shadow, where your character displays a little ring underneath them. For controls, well, you can activate vibration, and you can also change the mapping of the buttons if you don't like the setup what it's got right now. For video, you can turn off the shakiness of the camera, turn off motion blur, set normal or inverted for horizontal or vertical look. And also there are colorblind options, which include these, which I'll show you on the screen. And you can filter this. You can mess with the filter to try if you want to make it, well, brighter, I believe. For sound, you can alter the volume for music, sound effects, and voices. And you can turn subtitles on and off, and in fact for this, I might as well just put subtitles on. You can even change the text size if you want to. I think medium would be perfect. Text size, go either A or B. Well, as in you can change the presentation of the subtitles. I think I like that one better. Background Optimus. And also you can change the hint size from either medium, large, or, well, just medium or large. And also private account, well, basically you can set up an account where you get extra rewards like unlockable costumes, which I'll get to in a minute, well, once I get into the game. So now that's out of the way, what is Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time? Well, this is actually the true sequel to Crash Bandicoot 3, which I'm guessing they want to forget about Wrath of Cortex, which was released, which probably didn't receive that well. So let's have a look inside and see where I left off so far. Right, so this is the map here, and basically, well, the structure this time is actually linear, similar to the original Crash, if anybody remembers. And the goal of each stage is simple: get from point A to point B, while also trying to smash boxes to collect gems. And basically, this time, collecting gems are actually used to unlock costumes, really, which are displayed right here. So far, I got the Mother Chicken for Crash, and also there are actually 2 exclusive ones that I somehow unlocked. And also Coco's playable, and so far I unlocked the unicorn skin for her. But let's just switch them back to their default look. So basically you can switch out as Crash and Coco anytime you want, but they all play the same no matter what you choose. Excuse me. Right now let's try out a level here. And basically there are two types here, normal and inverted, and I'll get to the inverted part in a minute, but right now let's check out normal as Crash. Okay, so here we are. So basically let's go over Crash himself and also Coco, that plays the same. Basically he's got a jump, and by default you unlock the double jump ability. And also he can do a spin attack, crawl, and also you can do a ground slam. And also you can display the HUD. And also you might notice there, you might also notice that little mascot right here. So basically his name is Lonelo, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And basically he had the ability to do this. Yeah, he can shift out dimensions. Just by with the press of a trigger or the button, depending on what you're using. And also you can move Crash with either the analog stick or the D-pad. Oops! And that's what happens when you foolishly play with the mass for too long. So right now, let's try and get to the end, really, without breaking any boxes. So basically, there are more mechs unlocked in the game. Well, you only use in certain levels. There's one that allowed you to spin wildly, and another one that allowed you to freeze time for a few seconds. And you also have to do them in creative scenarios. Right now, I need to get out. Oops! Ouch! No. Also, since I'm not playing this game with no lives, basically, right? But check out the symbol on the top right corner when I displayed the HUD. Those skulls there indicate the number of times my character has been killed off. And basically you get a gem if you get through the stage with the least amount of deaths. But right now let's try and get to the end and show you some other details. Also he can do the standard high jump ability just by crouching and then jumping. So basically you use the mass ability in creative ways like this. But don't try and phase your way into the object, otherwise, well, you die instantly. Also, this is a new feature in the game called, well, basically, they added the grind rails where Crash can grind along, and he had two options, jump, and also, how do you pronounce that? Grind down, I think. Well, using his hands. And basically you need to time your jumps and also your lower downs right in order to proceed. In fact, I don't need to break all the boxes. And also Wumpa fruits are actually used to give you extra lives, but in modern mode, what I'm playing right now, they're actually used for collecting, and if you collect a set number of apples, well, Wumpa fruits, you get a gem, depending on how much percentage you got. Right now I gotta watch out for those. Also, there are some boxes that are unbreakable with your spin attack, so that's why you have to use your ground slam ability, like this. And so far I missed that opportunity of getting up there. And I don't want to stand near that TNT crate for too long. Otherwise I'll get blown to bits. Also, there are these exclamation mark boxes which reveal platforms. And we got another grind rail section. Also, this game is powered by Unreal Engine 4 that runs at 60 frames per second with loading times lasting around between 15 and 20 seconds. Oh, whew. Checkpoint boxes are there. Oh yeah, and there's also bonus stages where you just need to find these platforms, and you enter this scenario. And some of these stages actually work like puzzles, where if you're trying to destroy all the boxes in the game, you need to be more creative. Oops, and not like that. Let's see if I can try and do it one more time. Obviously, well, if you don't... Some of the boxes won't contact with each other if you destroy them in different sectors. Well... And also, there are these special Wumpa fruits that actually give you more... Well, Wumpa crates that give you more fruit if you keep bouncing on them. And also there are ones that are unbreakable if you bounce on them. And also there are these special ones that will give you extra Wumpa fruits. So I've done that one quite easily. Well, because I know what to do. Not the first time. And also there's the traditional Aku Aku mats, where they're actually the one-hit defenders. And basically, they'll take the hit for you if you take damage. And you can have up to 3 of them, and if you collect all 3 of them, you become unstoppable, allowing you to breeze through the game. Shut up, engine. Allows you to breeze through the game at ease. Oh, that might be a... Whew! Get rid of that little Mad Max. Yeah, destroying crates can be so addictive. Yeah, no time for talking. I got things to show. So, like I said with the mask, they use them in creative levels like this. Also, right after I complete this level, I'm gonna show you... Oh, right, I did now. I'm gonna show you the inverted levels, where they basically take a different approach this time. So, there's the end screen, level complete. And those are the gems I unlocked. Basically the number of Wumpa fruits I collected, all the crates I destroyed, and also the least amount of deaths I have. And also there are ones that are hidden. And if you collect 6 of them, you unlock the costume that it based the theme around this level. But right now, let's check out the inverted levels and play as Coco this time. Okay, we're now in the inverted level, and don't worry, don't try to adjust your screen. This is what the game like. It's basically mirror mode, and the Wumpa fruits are actually replaced with grapes, I believe they're called. So as you can see, it's been given a graphical neon look, and not all stages are like this. There are also other stages where you need to keep pressing the spin attack to reveal levels and also paint the environment. But like I said, Coco's just plays the same as his big brother Crash. Oops! Forgot that was a TNT. Or maybe I just didn't see that. Okay, and there are also nitro crates, which will explode if you jump on them. Or touch them, I should say. Oh, there was one more crate up there. More nitro crates. Oh. Shut up. Okay, time for another drying rail section. Whoop. Up it goes. Checkpoint. I don't have time with those. More grind rails? I basically still have a show to do. Hey, we gotta jump. It's the name of the game. Oh. No checkpoint. And get out of here. Whoop. Should try and get through here now. Also, I need to watch out for those metal sharks. Oh, he touched me. He touched me first. Oop, missed that one. Oh, I might have timed it wrong. Oh, nope, no I haven't. And if you didn't saw it before, I can make him or her slide kick. Oh, we missed that box somehow. Crate. Oh. Oh, missed that. And I made it. Completed that level quite well, even though I actually did it earlier. Oh, and also, whatever gems you actually collect here will be transferred to the other one, with the other gems, so you can easily unlock these costumes if you play the inverted levels and still get a few gems to carry over. But of course, they're all part of the 100% completion run, so that's advisable. Now, I want to show you another section in the game starring Crash and Coco.
Experiment log. Bandicoot subject trial number 1.
Right, now these are the Flashback Tapes area, and these are only unlocked if you get far enough in a level without dying. And you are presented with these scenarios that actually take place before the original Crash Bandicoot.
The crates are meant to be broken. They weren't placed as an impenetrable barrier.
And basically your goal is to get to the end of the stage. And also you have the option to smash at mini boxes, and you basically earn a medal for how well you for a set number of boxes you break in the game. Man, I really need to stop calling them boxes. They're called crates. Crate, that's what they're called. Up, and I failed that part. Let's try that again. Also, holding down the jump button while bouncing allows you to get a little extra altitude. Oh, I can make it, and made it.
First test complete. Well done, subject.
Well, Cortez, congratulating you, even though you know his fate in the end. Well, in the beginning. Also, it's not just Crash and Coco you're playing as. You also play as other characters in the game, and while they do have their own levels, they also have special scenarios where they interact with Crash and Coco. I'll show you an example by playing as Dr. Cortex in the game. Okay, here we are. And here's who we're playing as, Dr. Neo Cortex.
I must reach the spot.
Of course you do. So basically, Cortex can jump, but he can't double jump like Crash and Coco. Instead, he makes it up by having a dash ability. And you can use this in the air as well, but he'll get a little extra seconds of altitude before he comes down to Earth again. But also, it's his ray gun what you need to utilize. If you fire it once at this enemy, it turns into stone, allowing you to cross the platform. However, there are certain moments where there are some hard to reach places, and you not only have to fire at them once, but twice in order to make a bouncing platform for you to use. So right now I can't reach up there, so switch it to the bouncing mode. Bouncy mode again. Also, the gun has got a limited range, so that means you can't really shoot it from afar to get those boxes right there. So basically, I should mention, the game is also one part side-scroller, another part 3D perspective, really. For those people who are new.
On a cold winter's night, have yourself a bite of Bandicoot stew.
And I forgot to mention his moral in the story. Well, basically, he and Dr. Nefaria Trophy from the last game is trying to conquer multiple dimensions after escaping from their prison. And now it's up to Crash and Coco to stop them. Oops. And I made him killed, altering the timeline in the process. Which you might say is a good thing, but... Ouch! Darn it. But there's a reason for him doing it. Ow! Always seem to mess that up. Oh, I don't think it's not supposed to do it like that. Ah, and we made it to the spot. Now, here's what happens. You're actually playing that character while in that level.
Just a few more steps and you'll be Bandicoot.
Good Gunsai. And basically, if you're in these levels, you see an exclamation slash question mark above their heads, indicating that another character was here. And also, we're on to these other masks in the game. This one allows you to freeze time for a few seconds, allowing you to cross icy platforms. And I missed that extra fruit. But they are only available in certain parts of the level. So that means one moment you'll have them, and then next you won't be having them. Right now, I don't want to waste time. Bye! Oh, darn it. Basically, in this level, it features slippy platforms. Well, slippy surfaces, which might be annoying to some. But I just want to beat this level too. Oh, darn! Before I land on that crate there. Ha! Ta-da! Also, there are certain crates that will catch on fire, so that means you have to be wise. But we have to be careful when to strike at the crates. And also, there are other crates that will have time limits, and that's why you need the special... Oh, messed that up. Oh, again? I know I did that level last time, don't you worry. Thank God for these crates there. I could try and jump it, but I won't want to risk it. Oh. Oh, I messed that up, I think. Trying to hit that crate without hitting the TNT crate. Up. Oh, no you don't. And now we're on to this scenario. Ow! Get on there. And stay on there. I think I'm nearly at the end there. Just need to get up to the top. Up. Made it. Okay, here's the level done. Now I'm going to show you one of the other new characters that are in the game. Okay, so we have our new character here, and she's Tana. And basically, well, if fans remember, Tana was Crash's girlfriend, but this one, well, she's scoring a whole new look. And she is from another dimension. So basically what she can do, she can kick instead of punch. She can do a ground slam just by pressing the button or shoulder buttons. And also she has a grappling hook to either knock opponents out or grabbing objects from afar. And she even can use it to hook shot like this. Need to go up. And also, she can also double jump, just like them. Also, she is voiced by Ursula Tahani, if I pronounced that right, who you might know her from the animated film Descendant Wicked World at Jordan. And also there were Tawny Winter in Synchro 4. And also Nor from Minecraft Story Mode. Oh yeah, and I forgot, she can also wall jump like this. Oops, and got killed. Speaking of voice acting, well, first off I'll say that the mask, what was sitting at earlier, the one in blue, Lula, was voiced by Vicious Steve, who is best known for characters like Zim from Invader Zim, Billy from Billy and Mandy, and Chaos from Toys for Bob's own franchise, Skylanders. And as for the rest of the voice cast, well, they're basically, well, how to put it, only half of the cast returns, like Lex Long and Gary Ergun. And as for Crash and Coco with their original actors, well, they don't reply their roles for their characters, Jessie Harnett and Debbie Derabert, who you might know her better for Jimmy Neutron. Instead, they were played by Scott Whitey and Aidan Riggs. Aidan Riggs, yes, I hope I pronounced her name right. In fact, you'll probably see the characters who they played as on the screen right now. Right now, I gotta make sure he faces the other way so I can give him a little kicking. In his boxing shorts. Also, some enemies require you to jump on them instead of spin attacking them. Not this time. Gotcha. Hope I can make it there without another one of those. Let's it. Heh. Neat. And also there are swinging ropes if you had not noticed earlier. And she can grind on ropes. Whoop.
Eyes on target.
And completed it. So I got through her level. But right now let's show up the fifth and final character in the game. Okay, so the final character, what you saw there, is Dingo, the old adversary of Crash and Coco. And just like them, he can do a spin attack.
Time for a spring cleaning.
But his main weapon is his vacuum cannon, where he can use it to hover over obstacles and also gain altitude once you let go of it. but its main feature is allowed him to suck up anything, including TNT crates, and then throw them right back at them once you release them.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, a Bandicoot?
You could make him do that, but it's not really his style. And old Freddy, I should say, I couldn't pronounce his last name properly, but he returns to voice him. And also he can use it to extract Wumpa fruits. Also, I should mention before I go on, this is actually the first Crash game in the series to be rated 12, and you probably know why when you hear this moment from him.
I'll get every last one of yous.
Yeah, that's the first time we ever... This is the first time the series has gone mature. Something similar to Naughty Dog's Jak and Daxter, really. In fact, Naughty Dog actually made the Crash Bandicoot, so imagine what they would have done with him if they kept the license. But I guess Toys to Bob's actually shows us what happens now if you... Well, if you take a franchise to a new level.
I made all them tablecloths myself.
So basically, Dingo's reasoning is because, well, he now retires from villainy and decided to open a diner near a luxurious city in the swamps. And you can probably tell what he's been serving there. And so far, there are some business rivals that wants to destroy his company. But he does play a part in the story, though. I'll say. He has to get dragged into it thanks to the dimension shattering what's going on. Oh. Heh, 2 for 1. No time to collect those. Aku Mac. Oops. Come here. This is what happens when you mess with the Dingo Dialator. And also, since he can suck up TNT crates, he can't, unfortunately, suck up nitrogens crates to fire back at his enemies. Only TNT crates and barrels. And I missed that one. And I can't get that target, so let's just move on. Kind of amazing how he actually bounced on those.
Nice.
Without, well, despite being too heavy. In size, of course. So basically you have to utilize its sub-cannon for different sections like this, where you need to destroy this obstacle so you can get past through it. And also you have to deal with moving conveyor belts while trying to aim. In fact, there's actually no lock-on target system for him, or for any characters like Cortex. Right now, we're nearly close to the stage. Just need to clear out the big incident. Grab the last one.
How do you like them wampus?
Those were... It was whomping good. So now is there one more thing I need to cover? Oh, right, yeah, time trials. Well, basically, after every level you beat, you unlock a time trial, aside from the inverted levels. So, let's give out those time trials a go, shall we? Okay, so here we are, and see this little clock right there? Well, that will activate, and once it starts, you have to get to the goal in a faster number of time, while destroying special crates that will prevent the time from increasing. So, here's what happens. And also, you got a little ghost character to race against. Oh, and basically he beat me to the rope, so that's a bad start. Oops. Right now I gotta try and catch up to him. Darn it. Oh! Well, that's a bad example. Let me try and do it again. On your mark, get set, go! I think I'm in the lead of him. Also, you can turn off these ghosts in the options menu, I think I mentioned earlier. Right now I gotta try and keep... Oops, missed that one. I'm sure I can try and beat him still. Hurry, get to him. Oh, and we are transported straight to the runaway boss. And now, basically, that's what happens when you pick up all three Aku Aku maps. And basically you have these scenarios where the camera is presented in front of you rather than behind now. Oops. Gotta try and stay in front without dying. Come on, I can make it, 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 I can make it. Oh. Oh. I could have just destroyed those creases since I got the Aku Aku map. And for my reward for getting the best time, well, kind of, is a relic. And basically they were presented in three types: standard, gold, and platinum. In fact, the golden and platinum ones might be a real challenge to obtain, if you know what you're doing. And also, you can share your progress of your best time online with other members with the community. Well, you get the idea. So anyway, that's Crash Bandicoot 4. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. It's on PS4 and Xbox One for £54.99. That's 60 bucks and... No wait, that's 70 bucks and 60 euros retail. Or you can get it on digital, that costs you £59.99. That's 66 euros and $77. That requires 25 gigabytes of storage, and it comes with 51 achievements and trophies with a platinum as well. Well, that's some of the features I can talk about right now, but if there are some that I have missed, let me know in the comments, and I hope this will give you an idea what you'll be getting for your money. Check back with me later and I'll tell you what I think of Crash 4 and all the other games I've been playing in a completed menu. And if you like what you see, be sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Plus stay in touch with my Twitter page, link in description down below. But until then, I'm Zacharoni. Enjoy your pizza, remember to wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.